You're listening to DJ Heley on Sands Live Radio.
And I'm going to say an official big welcome to you, Sir Royston Skipper. Thank you for joining us
I feel
today.
welcomed already.
The man has had his avian water.
Yes, of course. With some sushi and all of that, you know.
Yeah. And it's just absolutely great on this International Day to have you joining the conversation here on Sands Live Radio. And it's been a bit of a delayed interview that I've had with you.
You can say that again.
And I'm going to be raked over the coals over that for the rest of my life, I think.
Yeah, well, you made up for it because you let me sit next to the mixer.
Yeah, and you almost destroyed it. But anyway.
My name is Peter.
Yeah, for the people who are tuned in listening and finding out who Sir Royston Skipper is for the first time, in a nutshell, and make it under 2 minutes. Who is Royston Skipper?
I'm just a boykie from the suburbs, the northern suburbs, that is.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a love for music. I've got a couple of genres that I love, and then others I like, but jazz being one of the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm a normal person, like anybody else.
Wonderful. And one of your friends is up on the wall also as well. I see Sir Russell Crowley is up on the wall in conversation there. You're high school buddies.
Yeah, 40 plus years, and I mean he's getting older.
He's going to wreck you with the colds for that one, sir.
Well, they bombard my Facebook page like, you know.
Okay, the reason why I got this gentleman in studio, he is one of our Academia Award winners, and yes, there's a story that's followed on from that. So I want you to just bring the listeners up to speed about where this thing started, or what happened, and where it's going.
So I released my first album in 2016. Mm-hmm. I put little audio clips with a picture on it on Facebook, and then a radio presenter from a radio station, Vibe FM in Detroit, sent me an inbox and asked me to make contact, and he told me that he believes that I've got something in this title track of mine. He gave me some details and submitted to this organization called Academia. Jumping forward, in that April of 2016, I was nominated first in the jazz category for Best Jazz Song, Made Up My Mind, which a week later I received the news that I had won it. Because, it was on the tip, I didn't have a visa, nothing, so I couldn't go to the ceremony. 2017, LA, here I come. I have since then just been working, and to my amazement, at around about 22nd of March, I got an email from the Academia organization saying that they have officially nominated me to be inducted into the Academia Hall of Fame. I mean, I don't have words.
Wow.
That's not taking it fast forward. Yes.
Awesome. I am so happy for you, sir, because that level of recognition comes, with hard work, and you certainly have done just that.
That's what the rewards of my putting my head down and working caused. It hasn't been nice to me in terms of giving me space or time to do the third album, but I'm going to start, I promise. It's on the cards.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, first of all, congratulations on that beautiful award and placing that they've given you in recognition of your talents internationally.
That is. I mean, I'm coming to terms with it now. Even just a mere nomination. We're talking worldwide here. We're not talking just Cape Town. We're talking worldwide. So I don't know how many people are in this category. Oh no. I know that's not as much as it was for the award, because we are select few who have been nominated for the Wall of Fame. So, but the 19th of next month, all will be revealed.
Yeah,
and I'm hoping that Helly's going to give me a braai and a dop and a chop.
Dr. Sylvia.
No.
Well, the guys are all showing all their fires and fire pits here.
That's exactly my point. So I need a celebration anyway, so, Thanks, Kevin D. Send me a chop, man.
Yes, they're certainly living it up and living it large on that side of the Aussie world. And a big shout out to the Zaffa listeners and Aussie listeners out there. Great having your company right here on Science Live Radio also as well. And I actually was just thinking, the reason why I also did this interview was it's been now 2 years that I'm with Science Live Radio as well.
Yes.
And this is the gentleman that pushed me.
Of course.
He's the one that silently, when I'm just down, I have my down days, then he picks up the phone, he's like, Heley, what's up? And you guys will not believe how instrumental he has been in my personal journey and my professional journey as a DJ and presenter also
really,
as well.
You will not know how frustrating it was.
And I goes into my studio and breaks my equipment, but
that was heading for the dirt bin anyway, man. Come on.
No, anyway, I'm going to tease him about that. And also, this man has also been instrumental in just giving me the sounding board and just stepping out there in terms of his knowledge is phenomenal. You and Icon, sir, and I hope one day you do get to make the documentary about your musical journey and experience in
just
music.
Don't tell anybody, but I'm thinking already, I've spoken to somebody, we're going to do a biography, which I thought was like, cool. I always thought that was for other people, not for me. But I'm interested now.
Wow.
One's got to write these journals down. Man.
No, it's going to be forever there for posterity to remember
sure,
you. I mean, I just think about you. A little sliver of your journey was with Robbie Jansen, and you and I have had conversations about this because you have unreleased music of Robbie Jansen, and I'm still wondering how is that going to come out? Okay, was it supposed to be a secret?
No. Look, there's a lot of history in our artists. The big problem in Cape Town, I'd say, because I stay in Cape Town, is that people don't document. And hence, I mean, my time with the Sons of Table Mountain, that's Robbie included, Alo, April, and Spencer Mbado, and I can't remember the other guy's name, Jack Momplay, and what's the keyboard player, man? Harold's Bossa, that song. Anyway.
No,
the other one. Anyway, it's slipping my mind. My journey with them, I was ever sorry we didn't video footage take, because those were awesome times and really shaped a lot of who I am, because I used to watch those people. And their expertise and their love for what they're doing.
Absolutely. And the level of what they brought out and produced was just, it's never been heard of before, but it is now forever for us to go back and revisit. But just seeing these guys live and perform, and sometimes I get actually angry when people do not go out and support our artists and are at the live performances, because it's something that you will never ever be able to capture again. Even if you have a video, the best video footage these days, it's that experience of live music. It just reverberates within your soul.
For sure, man.
I mean, I had on my 50th birthday, I actually took my daughter to experience a live jazz concert at a beautiful venue out in Wellington, and she just, for somebody who's supposed to be a Gen Z, XOZ, she just sat there and she was in awe, and I know that memory is going to forever stick with her, because of the quality and the live music that was produced that day.
It is just like that, because I believe that when you go to a concert like that, it's to interact with your audience as a entertainer, performer, but more than that, the idea that people actually go away having felt something, and that you cannot explain in words, because even for me, when I go and listen to some other people and I see them performing, I always leave there inspired, So
Absolutely.
it is what it is, man. We need to get out there and support these people for one, but more than anything else, for your own therapy. Go and listen to a live band, you know, because you can tell me again, when you leave there, you feel totally different. All your cares in the world for that moment is just gone. You know, and you can get into the music. Some people, like DJ Shaz, they get carried away, you know. They dance on tables.
I did not say that, and she said congratulations on the war also as well to you, Royston Skipper. I see the comment. Thank you so much for that, DJ Shaz, and I am defending you in your absence. I will stand for you, my friend. And given your musical experience and background and who you've worked with, is there anybody that you particularly still feel that you want to still collaborate with?
Man, at this stage, I'm blank when it comes to that, because availability is one big thing. I've worked consistently with Hello April because he's produced my first album, and I think we're going to talk about collaborating now. But beside that, I must be honest, I'm totally clueless about who's still active out there that I could. And I'm open to collaborations, you know, because it makes things different and, you know, adds different flavors.
Absolutely.
A guy like Frank Kadambi, who I will not get into.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but just you to do that, sir.
Yes, I need there to be a live recording about this. I've battled for this guy for about 6 years to get him to play on one of my songs, you know, on my album, because we gig together extensively as well, you know, but we've got this thing, well, he's got this thing that he's not a jazz musician. But I caught him out because there was an ad on Facebook. He's playing with a jazz band, so he can't lie anymore. So let's see, you know, what happens from there.
Okay, so the reason why I particularly wanted you in studio also as well is to talk a little bit briefly about the song The Race that you and Aloe produced with the late Gloria Bosman. That's one of the collaborations I think that will forever stick in your mind, I'm sure.
Yes, because for one, the time signature, I just love a 6/8. But we did that song probably 10 years ago. And like with everything that was happening, the excitement, we seem to have stored it and left it there and forgot about it. Until now, about a month or so when she passed on, we realized that we have that song still unreleased. And it was released when was it?
Yes.
On your show, actually.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
We released that show. But, wow, a deep song, very motivational in its lyrics. And I certainly do want to say that, because that's my story everywhere I go. And the chorus goes, you can win this race if you believe. And that's what it's about for any aspiring musician, but not only musician. This is for any level of life, that in your work, in your play, whatever you do, you can win that race if you believe that you can, because a lot of people have lost belief in their abilities.
Absolutely.
I think it's time you play that song, because
I'm going to do that now. So.